Alright, this is gonna be the last video we're gonna watch for the night, and we're gonna end it on a caddy video. So this is one of the ones that got recommended more than a few times, especially when I started watching older caddy videos. This one was recommended a couple of times, so we're gonna check this one out. The Dreadful World of My First 24 Videos. The first 24 caddy videos. I have woken. Oh no, Dredge. We'll start the next stream off with it. We'll make it a tradition. Like every time Yuko, you recommend me like a video near the end of my stream or something. We'll start off the next stream with the video you recommend. Alright, you guys ready? You guys ready for this? I don't know if I am.
There are so many games here that I haven't touched yet.
Why does it keep doing that?
I feel like playing all of these.
YouTube keeps starting it in like 480 or 360.
Long ago, old Yharnam was overrun by the plague of beasts and left
Not
to
the
rot
blade moon.
and decay.
It can't be any worse than in here.
Not the last of it.
Can it?
There was no hope, there was no time, there was no room, okay? We'd already turned on each other by the time the hordes arrived.
I'll just go and get some fresh air and be eaten by a monster.
This doesn't feel right.
You recommended it last stream? Why do I not remember?
I feel sad now. Oh, what's this? Oh, look what I just got here. I got a springy ride on. You know what? I don't want to play video games anymore. I'm gonna go outside. Kids, see you later.
Where are you going?
I'm leaving and I'm never coming back. Oh, right, I forgot. The world's turned into bricks. Well, I guess we're all stuck inside right now. So for all of the children out there that don't have any school... On February 14th, 2005 at 9:13 PM, the internet domain name www.youtube.compliance was created, and history was changed forever. Not just for internet culture, but for the world. It wasn't until April 23rd, 2005 at 8:27 PM when the first ever YouTube video was uploaded to the site, entitled Me at the Zoo. But when it did go public, the universe practically imploded.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. Cool thing about these guys is that they have really long trunks, and that's cool.
It was an 18-second joke about a prick.
I actually fucking remember that.
Nowadays we look at this as just a terrible test video made by one of YouTube's co-founders, but back in 2005 it was revolutionary for multiple reasons. To begin with, it was the first ever upload.
God, I remember YouTube baby days. When it was still just growing. I remember YouTube when they did this thing where you were able to like you were basically able to design or upload a picture or something where you can have like the whole YouTube page, not like how it is now where it's just like a banner and a profile pic. It was like, it was the whole YouTube page. The whole YouTube page. And it was like your YouTube page also was not just the videos. It was like the YouTube page itself also had its own separate comments. And like you could design it, you could have like the text and stuff, different colors and shit. Also, it's weird to think about now, but you remember when they had the stars thing? Was it the stars? Like you could rate a video with the fucking stars?
To what would become a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Secondly, it was about a peony. And thirdly, it definitively proved to the world that YouTube was a website in which anybody, any single person, could make any video they wanted. The ad demons are coming for your ass. Sound quality, visual quality, joke quality.
How come this stuff never happens to Captain Kirk?
It didn't matter. No more sending off and waiting for your VHS tapes to show up on home video TV programs to benefit big corporations. This website was called YouTube for a reason, because it was all about you.
I know what we're talking about.
And once the world realized this, everybody and their mothers took a shot at standing out for the sake of trying to get their 5 minutes of fame. And as the idea of an online video celebrity became more and more tangible as the years went on, even
because in the early days of YouTube,
off of their video
in the early days of YouTube, you weren't making money.
A shot at going viral.
You weren't really making money when it first began.
I tried it too.
It was
I made some videos when I was a kid.
You were literally just making videos for fun.
So recently, my channel itself has had a complete
and then
overhaul
it just kind of
with the way that I
snowballed
make
from
videos.
there.
And judging by the view counts I've had so far, it's been going pretty damn well. So thank you all so much for that. Whoa, 540,000? That's how many teeth I used to have before the operation. So instead of capitalizing on this, I thought it'd be way funnier to take a look back at all the videos that started everything. Before I had the subscribers, before I went to conventions, before I had sponsors. Whoa!
Caddy
I'm
Lord.
a guy. Hey! And when I'm not remembering what going outside was like, I'm playing AFK Arena, the very kind sponsors of today's video.
So we have lore. We knew some new Caddy lore for me.
My busy lifestyle, I do games that play themselves while
apparently
I'm
it had an operation.
We collect many different awesome
a lot of fucking
cards
teeth.
With unique art styles.
We also need to know were the neighbors involved in the operation.
With all of this stuff, you feel like a collector that can actually do stuff with the things that you collect.
I can't with these fucking ads.
Because the game holds a 4.5 rating on the Google Play Store and 4.7 rating on the Apple App Store. That's basically 5! Even better, the game itself is 1 year old.
Let's be real, if Caddy was not entertaining while doing this sponsorship, I would skip it.
But also, AFK Arena have licensed the character Ukyo Tachibana from the classic arcade fighter Samurai Showdown by SNK. Don't know what Samurai Showdown is? Oh dear. If you log into the game, you'll be able to try out Ukyo for free for 7 days. And that's not all. If you head to the description to bit.ly/Caddicarus04, you can also use the bonus code HAPPYBDAY0409 to get yourself 5 birthday chests, 10 common hero scrolls, and 500 diamonds. So take advantage of this great limited time deal and feel nice knowing that you'll be supporting my channel while doing it. AFK, SNK, it's acronyms? Wait a second, what was I talking about? Ah yes, looking at my first videos. No, I'm not talking about my first ever game review. And I am Caddicarus. As beautiful as that is, because I already talked about that in another video years ago. I'm instead talking about the comedy and music videos I made even before that, which I very
the dramatic hair
change would immediately get popular.
It's very jarring.
That I told my parents were worth me spending all my spare time doing because they would obviously do so well that YouTube would definitely be my career within 6 months. I'm so sorry, Mum! Oh, hi, Mum. I mean, can you blame me? If you can get over 500,000 fans by making a single video talking about an elephant's floppy, this YouTube thing must be easy. I've got this. Look, my camera quality is much better than that man's even. Looking back, I really wish someone had told me otherwise. I needed the guidance. And I'm kind of guilty of tricking my mum and my stepdad into making them think that this was a valuable way to spend my time and that this was definitely going to be my career. You know, it was okay that I was spending every waking moment of every day making garbage fire videos because they didn't understand the internet, they didn't understand YouTube, but I did, which is why I made the best damn videos on the website.
Don't let his squeaky toys on the floor again.
Okay, they're bad. Watching really old videos of yourself, whether it's something that you made or on ancient family home videos, is exactly like your first kiss. It's surprising, it's awkward, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, and there may even be a bit of blood. But everybody's videos suck when they start out. You don't know editing software tricks top to bottom, your writing blows, you've got no experience, your acting is as convincing as a plastic slide, you've got no confidence in your voice, so it's okay. It's completely normal and understandable to be bad when you're starting out. Still though, that doesn't mean the videos you made all those years ago aren't unbearable, because they are. Everybody's are. And to be perfectly honest, with this lockdown we're all stuck in right now, I wanted to watch something that reminded me of the good old days. You know, the days where we could freely catch diarrhea and know that no matter what, we could use heaps of toilet roll with reckless abandon. The days where we could go out whenever we wanted and get a pint at the Volan vacuum. The days where we could
the fucking toilet paper
anywhere,
wars.
Even to Barbados, days where gross people didn't bother to wash their hands that
so
much.
bad at kissing, they bite your lip, and with all those teeth he had.
It's a lottery if you'd end up in the hospital afterwards. It was exciting! The earliest video I have was made back in September 2011 when I uploaded my first intro for the channel to let people know how much I had planned ahead and how serious I was. Oh no! What was that? Was that a record scratch? Are things about to get funny? Nope, it's just a surprise reveal that my name is basically a pun because my last name is Caddic, so I thought that the username Caddicarus fitted really well with the name of the game franchise Kid Icarus, which I still haven't played yet. I don't want to play this snotty little kid, even if he is an angle. This is pretty basic run-of-the-mill editing for someone who had just learnt this stuff at school, and this intro lasts for what feels like 30 years. You press the start button, the intro to the NES game slides in, the record scratches, the jigsaw transition scrambles the logo, here's my name, here's some...
This was basically, to be fair, before the days of TikTok, before the days of YouTube Shorts, before the days of Vine, before all short video content that wasn't YouTube, basically every intro to a video was like half the video. Because they had to put everything in there. It had to be dramatic. It had to have flashing effects, loud ass music, explosions. It was very early 2000s.
Mirrored explosions, there's my voice. Which back then I had to lower the pitch off by about 4 semitones because otherwise it would have sounded like and for the cherry on the cake, I even used copyrighted music for the backing guitar chord accompanying the explosion. For those wondering, it's the first chord of the song Cygnus X1 Book 2 Hemispheres by Rush. The best song title of all time, next to Kitchen Table by Stump. By the way, yes, back then this was originally uploaded as a single individual video, because it's just that damn good it deserved it. Yep, I'm happy I got rid of this one very quickly, so onto some actual content. Whoa, wait a second, what's this? A rogue video file from my first ever £50 flip camera in 2011? Please tell me I forgot to delete a video of me popping a spot
I think I still have
one. How awful could this possibly be? What? Unfortunately though, after this, the first 2 actual edited videos I made for this channel, both of them being vlogs, have been lost to the sands of time forever. I can't find the files anywhere. That, and I smashed up the laptop those videos were on with a big hammer. In those videos I was 16, but in the videos you'll be seeing today, I was 17. So yeah, I know, I technically wasn't a kid, but trust me, when you get to your 20s, you will look back at yourself and go, God, you're a stupid kid! So anyway, the earliest Caddicarus edited video I have access to is this.
Look at how red look at how red he's getting. Look at how he be blushing. He can't even with himself.
YouTube will be a successful business. I'll have 1 million subscribers, you'll see. If you couldn't tell, this is a music video about my mum's dog. Why did I do this? I don't know. Oh, actually, I do know. Because I was an imbecile. It sounds bad, it looks bad, I can't sing, and this was my idea of a joke back in the day.
Hey dog, what you doing on the windowsill?
I know what he was doing. I put him there. I cover all the basics with a song about a dog, you know. Dogs bark, dogs eat food, dogs hate baths, dogs fart smell like grandma, and the video ends at a generous 1 minute and 27 seconds. Except it doesn't. So what could be happening for the remaining 1 minute and 15 seconds?
There was something dangerous on the floor. What is that?
Like all the great YouTubers out there, branding and facial recognition is very important. Mix that in with a
dog saliva's just been all over my face.
Funny personality, and I figured I was set for the rest of time. But of course, I missed out on the fact that the lighting is abysmal, the audio...
God, I love the blue tag.
Sounds like a burst pipe, and I'm just not funny at all. Like, I'm so not funny. And this isn't me saying that I'm hilarious nowadays and I'm so random when you get to know me, but I'd like to think that today my writing and presentation is miles better than...
To be honest, if I had my face blown off in war or something and I came back with this face transplant, I'd be incredibly happy. I mean, wouldn't you?
Unless, of course, it isn't, and this is secretly comedic genius way ahead of its time. And what am I doing with my voice? God. I don't talk like that. Why do I sound like Igor?
Hello there, chaps. Wanna see my doggy treat?
But I mean, humble beginnings, right? And I also tried my hand at an ending catchphrase.
If it is your birthday today while watching this video, then happy freaking birthday. And remember to stay beautiful.
Yep, this was the first time I said it, and continued to say that for nearly 7 years afterwards.
And please remember to stay beautiful. Want to hear something really weird too? Back then,
Damn.
I actually treated these vlogging segments at the end of the bigger videos as separate
Might see a lot of caddy
videos.
blows, I have a feeling,
I
yeah.
edited them and rendered them as separate videos to be uploaded separately as like a part 2 to the original video. Because I thought that would net me way more views and I would get at least an extra $1,000. But I thought about it for a second and realised I was a nutcase, and so I decided to stitch those two parts of the videos together and upload them as one, which pleases everybody, doesn't it? You get the sketch, and then you get a bit of me at the end, so everybody can see everything. Everybody's happy. If you don't like one bit, you can skip to the end. You don't like the end, you can just watch the beginning. It's fine. I figured that was a safer thing to do, you know, just in case the extra $1,000 plan didn't work.
A new
After
caddy
this, I
vid
tried out
dropped
my
on your
first ever
view day and
comedy
he didn't
sketch.
say it
Enter
at
my
the
reaction
end.
to Call
No,
of Duty Modern Warfare 3's release. A video
Heartbreak.
which is one joke. I find out that the game came out,
Heartbreak.
get really angry that nobody told me that it came out, and then react appropriately.
So
This is
sorry
the only joke,
Caddy
and it goes on
attacked
for
you like
3
that, Yuko.
agonizing minutes. And most of it is totally useless filler anyway. I mean, I start the video playing Zelda 1 for no reason at all, and then I do this cutaway.
I'm just playing Legend of Zelda.
The gold cartridge edition.
Am I bragging about owning a gold cartridge? They aren't that rare, James. Get your head out of your ass and put on some clothes that fit you, for God's sake. There's a few things I like about this video, though, as awful as it is. Firstly, it's the first time we all saw Ollie, who would go on to be my cameraman and partner in crime for other videos in the future.
Well, I figured you must have got it.
Nice looking at the script there, idiot. Secondly, this was the first time I properly started dabbling in action effects like blood splatters and gun muzzle shots. I even replicated the kill cam from COD right here. And that right there, that was Ollie falling directly onto a concrete step. He went above and beyond for that shot. Let's just hope that nobody tried to break in when they saw my old house number perfectly visible in the frame. Thirdly, this shot here. I like it. It looks really cool. Fourthly, this moment here where I do a first-person shooter gag of pressing a controller to swap weapons. I'm surprised how smooth that turned out considering we had 3 pairs of hands to make that shot work.
I can see the shadows.
This moment here where my sister takes one for the team and properly rolls backwards down a hill, legs in the air and everything. Just look at her go. But the rest of it, no. Just no. The barrel of the gun is taped on! And it's wonky! It's facing the floor! Oh great, another vlog. And in this one, I was really hungry and you need to feed me. Feed me now. Feed me. Ooh, yeah, I could do with a bit of fresh meat. Feed me all of your knees.
All of your knees?
Especially knobbly knee. Feed me your knees. If you don't give them to me, I'll get them myself.
And how do you feel about the release of Modern Warfare 3?
Oh, shut up! And look at your stupid, clean-shaven face. You belong on a packet of Pampers.
Post a comment or leave a video response.
Hey, I remember video responses. Anybody out there do too? That's old school YouTube, you know. That was when, if you wanted to, you didn't have to just post a comment. You could actually reply to the video with a video of your own.
Oh, hey!
This was a complete mess, and YouTube rightfully got rid of it.
So
yeah.
Click that button so you can subscribe. Oh god, that was my old subscribe jingle. The painful, agonizing memories. The next video I tried to do was a parody advert for Monster Energy Drink. And
see, explosions everywhere. Everything had to have explosions.
Reacting to the narrator for this advert.
Okay, Jim, this is a very simple scene here. Nothing
I'm gonna start doing that in my videos.
Look through your bookshelves to
I'm just gonna upload randomly to YouTube, and for no fucking reason, explosion.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay, great. And action.
Hey, kiddo.
Right, okay, I'm having you killed.
Well, how about trying Monster Energy? Look at those pixelated artifacts all around the image. I was terrible. There isn't really anything I can say about this video. It's a parody ad because that's what everybody was doing back then, including Tobuscus, whose Namicus is very similar to Caddicarus. This video is just me talking about why Monster is so great, you know, how cheap it is, and using tons and tons of stock life quote images and awesome emojis, yeah. Oh, sorry, can we hear that voice one more time? Awesome! The rest of the video, though, is just, well, stuff like this. Yeah, everybody, this is how crazy Monster Energy makes you. You throw envelopes into the air and put shopping bags on your head. This is so crazy. You can't even bring yourself to flail your arms more in case you hit yourself and you got a boo-boo. Brewed by Poseidon himself to recharge your epicness.
And as far as I'm aware, this video was actually where a lot of my first 100 or so subscribers came from. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. I mean, I got an audience with this video, so I can't be too mad with how badly it's made.
This drink is orange! I think I said it best myself when somebody tweeted me a clip from this video ages ago, and I said, no one needs to see this era! Oh look, it's Cookie Monster. Why is he in the video? Who cares? On to the next one, which is when I tried my hand at making a short film. A parody horror thing called The Cleaning. You get it? It's like The Shining, but instead of one verb where you're shining, it's another verb where you're cleaning, even though I suppose if one were to clean something, you would indeed make it shine, so this is basically the same as calling the sequel to Babe Hot Piece of Ass. Oh, nice one, Cads! Leave the script out, why don't you? That's the scariest part of the horror movie. This is a nearly 9-minute epic, all about the day I discovered my vacuum cleaner could talk, and
I feel like he's fighting the urge to literally just time travel and to smack his baby bum cheeks.
of any value happens whatsoever until 2.5 minutes in, where we first of all find out I need to excrete that vacuum cleaners can shat, and then we hear exactly what this vacuum cleaner sounds like when the dust bag is empty.
Oh, don't ever stand on that wire again.
Although the annoying thing is, there's nothing more I can say about this film. It's just 8 minutes of me mostly talking
his
back
face
and
is
forth
agony,
with a Hoover that
pain,
has a mouth
embarrassment,
with no backing music or anything, spliced in with about 800 times that I look dead into the camera lens. Actually, you know what? Screw the script. This is the scariest thing in the whole movie. Oh, wait, no, I tell a lie. There's also this bit here when we're testing out if the Hoover can taste certain objects, and then I put my hand into the Hoover and it says,
"That tastes like my mother."
Do you want to hear the worst sound in the universe? Well, how about this sound that I use out of absolutely nowhere in this part of the video?
I think it's time for a little payback.
Hey, look. Why did I put that there? God, why did any of you subscribe? I unplug the Hoover, walk downstairs, get some biscuits, check you out because you so fat. Oh no, the Hoover moved downstairs somehow, and then that's the end. To be continued. Never.
By the way, if any of you out there tried to make a video about a talking vacuum cleaner, I'll sue you for copyright infringement.
On to the next video where I pitch shift my voice to match the Legend of Zelda theme.
And you know what? I didn't screw it up!
I mean, you could do without the pointless video effects. Look, we get it. You can use an editing software. Good boy. And maybe you should think about getting rid of the intro section. But yeah, this really did take me as long as it looked like it did. I am a little bit proud of this one, even though I could do it 5 times quicker nowadays. And let's be real for a second, that's a face that only a mother could be proud of. Other than that, though, this video is not one of the worst things
I love how
I
he's
ever
just
did,
roasting
Down
himself.
there in the description.
These separate vlogs, though, they're definitely the worst.
Spread the word of CAD for me, that'd be fantastic.
Ooh, pray tell me, what exactly is the word of CAD? Oh, don't worry, I know what the word is. Knobhead! This video, though, meh, I can't hate this one, it's okay. It's that time I tried to channel my inner Mike Oldfield, but instead of being mega talented and performing one of the best instrumentals of the mid-1970s, I'm instead doing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with drumming that sounds like a broken down car. But still, I can't hate this one too much. Again, it's not one of the worst things I ever made. Except for, once again, the separate vlog bit, of course.
But Caddy, who gave that to you?
What are you laughing at? What happened that was so funny? Oh, and there's this one bit here where I'm talking absolute balls but can't stop looking over to my right. What is happening over there?
Have an amazing Christmas and stay beautiful. You eat as much as you want, but please just stay beautiful. Work off.
And then I made Arnold Schwarzenegger dubstep. I'm sorry.
Well,
you know what? The weather is really nice today. Can we stop watching these and go outside?
The finger wag.
Indoors is good. Indoors is your friend.
Oh God.
Remember to wash your hands, everybody.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, I don't despise this one either. It's okay for an old video of mine. It's more in time than I was expecting as well, but this bit right here, that makes me want to fill my lungs with fluid. I'm also getting pretty sick of these goddamning intro and outro videos. They're the worst. My favorite part of this vlog in particular, though, is when I start apologizing to all my fans for the lack of a video for the next week because of a bigger project I was working on.
Next week, there won't be a new video, but the week after, there will be a new video.
Yes, Caddy, you've got to inform a whole audience leaning on your every word. All 43 of them. And by the way, don't forget to follow me on a badly pixelated transparenttee.com.
Up until this point, I had been doing a lot of one-off videos and one-off sketches, but I wanted to have a recurring show at this point. You know, I was a big
Caddy's
boy,
Town
I was
is an
experienced enough for
SCP.
that
Oh
point,
my
and
God.
This new show idea I had set
I
around
can
the
see
same
that.
theme. I'll let me from 2011 explain it to you.
If you look down there in the description, you'll find a link to my Facebook page.
Oh no, look at my 2011 Facebook page. It's like looking at a first edition of the Bible. It's ancient, ugly, and I don't understand any of it.
And on this wall post, you have to put any genre of music and any inanimate object. And I will make a song for it and make a video for it for the next week. And it's going to keep on going and on and going and going and going and going and going.
Until episode 3 when I stopped it forever.
So, who wants to see episode 1 of this epic saga? Okay, well, you asked for it.
He's so
Somebody
excited.
asked me
He's
for
already
episode 1
pre-read.
to do a country and western song about orange squash.
There is no point for your embrace because you've got a pretty face. I can see orange squash over my head. My liver's polluted.
Okay, so this is as good as you can imagine it is.
The
Somebody
pain,
wanted me
the
to do a
agony.
country and western music video about orange squash, and I can't sing and didn't have access to any professional recording equipment, so what did you think would happen? Not only that, but me and my friend Tim at the time recorded this at a farmyard in the middle of January, so even though it's sunny out there, it was like 1 degree C or about 34 Fahrenheit. See that pain on my face? That was real. I couldn't afford cowboy boots, so I just went around with no shoes or socks on.
The good thing, though, is that after my feet caught frostbite, I got new robot feet.
Oh great, more vlogging?
I'm on a
Fucking
slant.
hell.
Yep, you sure are. I just wish you'd slide off of the camera.
I'm on a slant.
Oh man, I still have that phone. I tell you what, you kids got it lucky nowadays with your iPhones and your eye patches. We had to use these bricks back
Not
in
the
the
eye
day.
patches.
Do you guys remember texting with buttons? Do you remember slide phones? This one slides both ways.
My favorite thing about the country orange
kinda
squash
miss
video,
those, I'm
though,
not gonna
isn't
lie.
anything to do with the video itself, but the files I used to make the video. I don't know why, but I kept every single recorded take during the recording of the song, and even the filmed vlog bits in case you want to hear a dog interrupt me.
I look pretty damn
Or watch me do a big mouth fart. What are some of the recorded song takes, though? Let's check out this one.
I used to keep a close eye on my girl. Life was fun when she was around. There was no denying that our love was strong. Our bond was quite resound.
Okay, I regret clicking on that one, so what's going on in this one? Something that is a little bit cool, however, is that this is the first ever use of my version 2 intro that I would use for my first few Caddicarus game reviews. That's a neat little bit of history there, like the Battle of Hastings. And speaking of countless amounts of people getting slaughtered, here's my second remix video.
Oh my god. Do you fucking remember this video? I remember the first time I saw this video, I was literally in, it was in one of my college classes. I think it was actually, it was either video game design or 3D design or something like that. It was one of those classes. And I just remember we were in the back of the class and all of a sudden this fucking snake video starts blasting out of one of the PCs beside me. And I could not contain myself. I could not. It was amazing. It woke me right up in class. I won't lie. Like, that energized me during a class. So, and I loved it. Also, that the teacher, he did not give a fuck. he did not give a fuck. He was like such a laid back teacher, it was fucking hilarious. He wanted to be there less than we did.
You know what? I don't mind this one too much either, and it took me so long to get right that you're gonna like it too, damn it.
Because our game design, yeah, it was either the game design or the 3D one. I can't remember.
Jingle that I ended up using for like 7 years.
The reason I know it was one of those was because they were in the same classroom.
You have to watch me vlog again before you can hear it.
I can't apologise enough for the lack of a Randa song this week, but I figured that I had to do some sort of entertaining thing while you guys were just kind of waiting on that cliff ledge for me to do something, and I didn't do it, and I'm really, really sorry about that.
Yes, I'm so sorry to the whole 12 of you that were watching my videos back then. I promise I won't keep you waiting again. And while you're waiting, can I the number gets lower. Body perfume? I wanted to let everybody know that I smelled really good.
Would you also like an egg? Because I've got one of them. I've got egg.
You know the craziest thing about this remix video though? If you go to my second channel where I re-uploaded all of these parts of the videos, not the vlogs because they're separate videos, this one is ahead of them all by over 300,000 views. Maybe the public have the problem, not me. This leads on to another episode of Randa's song. This time it was somebody asking me to do a nursery rhyme about an ostrich.
Twinkle, twinkle, big ostrich.
What exactly do you want me to say about this one? I'm dressed in a onesie, I'm wearing Crocs on my knees, I'm doing the ooh-woo voice, it's awful.
Ostrich, how fast can you run?
And for the cherry on top of this dump cake, more vlogging!
Anyway, that was the second Randa song, and
at least I end it in the coolest way possible by flinging my hat against the camera and the hat staying there.
oh my god, no way, I actually did that!
That was the proudest moment of my life. So, looking back, that means I had no life. Like this woman right here singing about sitting on the toilet.
Sitting on the toilet.
Oh my god, I fucking remember this.
You know what this needs?
I fucking remember this.
Speed Dance Club remix.
It's my entire childhood.
With trumpets. You know what? For being a 17-year-old that had no clue what he was doing, I think I surprisingly had a clue what I was doing here. Let's be real, everyone. This shit slaps.
I could listen to this all day. I think this is my favorite video by a long shot. Oh, look, it's another vlog. Ah!
Sometimes I get silly sporadic speech impediments.
Did I hate my audience back then? Well, I think I must have done because the final episode of Randa Song goes out with a proper bang, rapping about a Bible.
Now, all cringe aside, I think this is the best quality video I ever made as a young teen.
Don't get me wrong, I still can't stand to watch this video and I still prefer the sitting on the toilet remix, but as far as like quality goes, yeah, this was definitely my peak back in the day. The camera work from Ollie is at its best, as is the camera quality. My effects aren't too awful and they're meaningfully placed, not like the Zelda pitch shifting video where I turned myself into a lampshade for most of it. The shots and the cuts that I spliced together were quite stylish, some of the visual gags I actually liked, and some of the rap lines I think aren't that bad either.
The number of pages, 1,300. I went to the library, I roared, I thundered. How many books is that? Don't give me a trick. Then she looked up on her data and she answered 66. Good God!
When I eventually did a vlogging video related to this one, I even tried rapping in that one.
I'd like to take this opportunity to say a thank you. Without you beautiful people, I just don't know what I would do.
Okay, that's enough of that.
This then, very sadly, leads us on to the final video of the original Caddicarus era.
Oh god.
My swan song. My magnum opus.
No, fuck. The drama.
Requiem Mass in D
The drama.
How to pull birds.
Hello, my duckies, and welcome to How to Pull Birds.
Yes.
I can't with you, Caddy. I can't.
What you just saw there was the birth of you. And I still use that phrase occasionally today, just 10 times classier. So tell me, young me, how does one pull a bird?
Trickster musicians!
Okay, as awful as this part of my video making career is, I have to admit I do really love that shot. That took us about half an hour to get as well. The timing with every type of bus and lorry that drove past, and the speeds they were going, and Ollie not having the camera ready, and it was a nightmare. The premise of this video is very simple. I am trying to tell this girl at a bus stop how I feel about her. And by the way, that's Ollie's girlfriend's sister. Wouldn't that have been awkward? But for some reason, I can't talk. So instead, I whip out my phone, get the kazoo out of my pocket that I carry around everywhere because you never know when you need a kazoo, and gear myself up for a song. And with that final cure, that was it for old school Caddicarus. I got around 157 subscribers after this, and then I gave game reviewing a shot, which all of a sudden took off, and I never looked back. All of this stuff, it was fun, it was a learning experience, but man, looking back, it was dreadful.
If you're sitting at home right now, stuck in isolation, not sure what to do, trying to find some way to kill the time, and want to give this YouTube malarkey a shot, just remember this. I'm not the only example to take notes from. We're all bad when we start making videos. We are all
very
terrible,
true.
Especially if you go into this with no prior experience to most of the software.
Unless you're fucking one of those corporations that all of a sudden decided they were gonna upload their fucking TV shows and shit up to YouTube, and all of a sudden they were gonna take up the homepage and the recommended, and it was just instead of YouTube, it was corporate tube, and you know how it is. You know how it is. It's hard to compete when fucking studios with millions and millions up their ass start. I'm tired of that bullshit. I'm tired of it.
The internet or anything like I did. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But the important thing, above anything else, is that you have fun. And in these trying times we're all going through right now, we need to take all the little bits of fun we can get.
Unless you've got plenty of prior
that's why I'm glad YouTube lately has been recommending me videos and channels with less views and less subscribers.
Just remember that it takes a lot of time.
It only took them
trial, error,
500 years
before you get into a groove with any style of video making. I mean, back then I was so confused as to why nobody was watching or subscribing to me, because regardless of quality, I was grinding my soul into these videos while still at school, while I had multiple part-time jobs. So to see the videos flop or fail is heart-rending for a young person, especially when these videos could take you weeks upon weeks to complete. It makes you think that your work hours must reflect your success, but that's just not how it goes. And sometimes you can talk to channels with 1 million+ subscribers to this day, and they will say the same thing. Your work hours will not always reflect how well you do. In the beginning though, people will not go crazy for you and share you around because you're just not going to be that great. You're going to be rough around the edges, but embrace it. Use it as an experience to keep on improving, and eventually you'll find something that makes you stick out. And the more you can compare yourself to the past and say, God, what was I thinking? The better
that
you are
aged
doing.
worse
And hey,
than
if
milk.
you start YouTubing with the intent that it's going to become your career, you've already failed. I was really lucky. I should not have gone in with that mindset at all. I was kind of desperate looking back. It's kind of sad. If making your own independent content isn't a passion project first and foremost, you'll never improve. You'll just get depressed and frustrated. If it works out, then brilliant. Keep the ball rolling as long as you can. Keep improving on yourself. Keep an audience growing.
Look at that baby beard.
You need to be in the mindset of it being no hard feelings, you tried, and you enjoyed the ride while it lasted.
I think you know what's coming up now.
If you think you're a hot piece of chicken before even being put in the oven to cook, the rest of the world will see how raw you are and pick you up and throw you in the bin with the rest of the spoiled meat.
Calling out a lot of people right now.
Which, my dinner's ready. So while I'm chowing down on that, I'm gonna find the next thing to entertain myself with while I'm eating and, you know, while I'm stuck indoors. What can I do now? Well, you know, I'll watch some game reviews that I haven't seen before. Yeah, I love a bit of a game review every now and then.
Completionist channel is pretty much dead now. I never watched the Completionist, so I literally only found out about the Completionist drama from other YouTubers I follow and stuff.
Me on Instagram and Twitter.
It was recommended it everywhere. I was like, oh my god, more drama shit.
My Patreon page in the description below. Matthew Hubble, TARDIS Type 40, Exopaz, Brandon Butler
yeah,
Williams,
have fun making vids, but don't commit charity fraud.
Critic, Thornton Smith, Mitchell Reed, Fart Rules, Skullman, Basil, Daniel and Alex, X-Shadow Hunter ZX, The Game Shed, Slowpunk, Stephen LeBlanc, and Calvin Koskela.
Stan, wash those paws and stay indoors.
He said, "Excuse fucking you." Oh, stand up, Popeye. Well, besides a certain someone popping up that didn't age very well, that was a good video. It was a good video. I love the fact that Caddy, he was full on roasting himself and also blushing. Like I could feel the embarrassment through the screen. I could feel it. Cool.